Wow. This video is going to be a little bit different. I love watching a good fragrance drama from the side, but this one hits differently. A creator I actually watch sometimes, Daniel Rene, gave a brutally honest review of the new Huda Beauty perfume, Easy Bake Intense, and now he's being attacked for it. Huda herself responded, and other creators are piling on. So I was thinking, okay, I want to smell it with my own nose. So I bought it with my own money because I need to know, does this actually smell like fish? Let's settle this. Okay, so let me give you the full picture. Huda Beauty just launched Easy Bake Intense, and it is the follow-up of the original Easy Bake, which was a massive hit. Now, unfortunately, I was too late to that party and it got sold out before I had the chance to get it, so I never smelled it. But the notes here are white cherry on the top, then white flowers, caramel, milk, cinnamon, and vanilla in the base. So it's a powdery floral gourmand, and on paper it sounds absolutely beautiful. Now, Daniel Rene, who built a huge following on TikTok, and as I said, whom I sometimes watch, said this.
Oh shit. Oh god. Okay, so I had smelled her yesterday when I got back from like a 15-day trip. I thought maybe I was tired, maybe my body was just needing sleep, so I slept. And this is a very medicinal, feet, almost fishy smelling cherry. I'm very surprised.
Yeah, so this was it. And look, I've been collecting perfumes for over 5 years. And certain combinations of notes can absolutely create unexpected smells. For example, white florals can go indolic on some people's skin, and when you mix them with that creamy lactonic note, like milk or caramel, sometimes things do go sideways. It's a pretty much known thing in perfumery. But here is where it gets messy. Instead of people going just, okay, noses are different and let's move on, a whole wave of creators jumped on him. It almost felt to me that they got scared. They got scared that this was unscripted, unhinged, and maybe too honest. Huda herself also posted a response that did not really paint a nice picture of Daniel Rene, but I'm not gonna go into that because we don't know what is the truth. But basically, what started seemingly as one honest review turned into this pile-on where one creator is being honestly kind of bullied for having an opinion. So again, here is what I did. I went and I bought it. Not PR, not sponsored. And I'm trying to open this, not affiliated. I bought it with my own money. And I just wanted to know if Daniel is onto something or it is just a skin chemistry being different from person to person. I don't know. So now, before we go into that, you probably know my taste if you have been here for a good while. I love fruity florals, I love powdery scents, and I especially love lactonic perfumes. So anything that's creamy, milky, soft, that's my comfort zone. So on paper, this one, Easy Bake Intense, should be right up to my alley. Cherry, milk, caramel, vanilla. So yeah, sounds beautiful, sounds like me in a bottle. But yeah, let's just do this. I'm not going into the details of the packaging. I don't care. I just want to show you my real-time reaction. Okay, nice atomizer, by the way. Okay, so the opening, maybe one more spray. Yes. It is actually nice. There is some brightness. Yeah, powdery cherry, but I would not call it medicinal, not cough syrup cherry. it is also quite fresh. And there is this softness underneath, something creamy, something soft is coming through. I also got some of the white flowers. They are just peeking in a little bit. They are not loud, they were just there. And adding a little bit of extra texture. Okay? Okay. Wait. I don't know. Something is coming through, and something that smells, it's not fishy, but there is something in it. And to be honest, the word that came into my mind was muf. Now, this is a word that Dutch people use when they describe something that is a little bit, just a tiny bit off smelling. It's not rancid, not too bad, but muf. There is something in it that I cannot describe, but it's not fishy to me. It is just something. Yeah. Again, not fishy, but I think I understand what Daniel was saying. It was, I think we are in the mid. It is the slightest bit off, but it is not a bad perfume. It can be that it just needs a little bit of time to settle. I would not call it maceration. It should have been already macerated, right? But maybe mature a little bit. Sometimes when you get a perfume freshly, it got shaped, it was shaken a little bit, it was exposed to very high or very low temperatures. So sometimes the formula is a little bit off, and that also happens often with a lot of Middle Eastern perfumes, that you spray them out, expose them to air, and then after that, a couple of days, couple of weeks, they settle down and all the harshness or the screechiness or those off-putting notes are disappearing. Yeah, maybe that's what's happening to this one. It is not unpleasant. It doesn't make me gag or something like that, but there is an undertone that I cannot really explain. It might be the flowers, might be the cinnamon with the cherry or the lactose. I have no idea. But I think, there is something. It is not as smooth as I expected, let's put it this way. But hey, it hasn't even dried down. This is a very first impression. I just opened it. I got it like a day ago. Yeah, this is where I leave it. I understand what Daniel was saying, but I don't think that it smells fishy. Okay, but here is where I will land. Daniel Rene gave his honest opinion. And he got attacked for it, and that's not okay. And honestly, that bothers me more than any weird perfume note. Fragrance is subjective. What smells like a soft white blanket to me might totally smell different to you. And that's the whole point of this community. And as far as Easy Bake Intense, my first impression, honest first impression, is that it has a pretty opening, a questionable mid, and we will just see the dry down. Not fishy, but I get it. And I'm going to let this sit for a few days and come back with a proper full review, which will be still unsponsored and still honest, because that's what you deserve. So let me know in the comments, have you smelled this yet? And more importantly, what do you think about the way Daniel was treated? Because honestly, the community could do better. If you enjoyed this, then you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.